Give the acid catalyzed mechanism of the hydrolysis of the acetal given below. So when we're talking about hydrolysis of this, it means that this is my starting material and I'm going to be going towards some products, okay, in there. So the products of an acetal are carbonyl and alcohol, okay. So looking at the acetal here, and here is my carbon that has the 2 oxygens. So I break over here and I break over here. So those are the 2 alcohol groups that I will be forming. And so that carbon where the dot is right here, that's the one that has the carbonyl. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and draw it out just the way it is right now. And so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5 carbons. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. On the 5th one right here, there's an oxygen. So that's where the alcohol might be or is. On the 2nd one is where the 2 oxygens were coming out. That's what the carbonyl is. And then the OET tells me that is where the alcohol, 2nd alcohol is, okay, which is going to be ethanol. Let me write it nicely. Okay, so it kind of looks nice for us. So ethanol. Okay, so I have to give hydrolysis, which means that these 2 are my target products, okay, that I should be forming as a result of hydrolysis. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, I'm going to clean this up a little bit. So now, since there are 2 alcohols involved, okay, in here, 1 alcohol is within the compound, okay, which is internal alcohol, and then the other one is coming outside. So you can do whatever you want. You can either remove the one in the ring or you can remove the one outside. Okay, it's entirely up to you. I will go ahead and remove the one that is outside first. So that's the one that I'm going to protonate. Now remember, when you're dealing with an acid mechanism, your oxygens, okay, the alcohol oxygens over here, these oxygens are the ones that are the bases. So OET, and then you have the H, and then write the plus over here. So that's the one you protonated. That's the base, okay, that we had. So now we need to break this bond. So once you need to break that bond, you need to have a nucleophile. The nucleophile you can use, you're very limited to what you can use. So water is the nucleophile we're going to use here. So that comes in, the ethanol goes away, minus ethanol. And so now we have O, H, that, and then this, okay, all of that. So the water is now attached over there, and now I need to deprotonate that as well. So deprotonate that, OH, and then the methyl group. Okay, so that's what we have. Let me make this nicer. I know my handwriting is like that. Okay. So this is the hemi, so which means that the next step that I have to do is I have to remove this oxygen. Okay, not remove it, I can't remove it, it's internal. Okay, so which means I need to break that bond in order to form my carbonyl on this one, okay, on that carbon which has the dot on it, so H3O plus. And now I will use the electrons here on this oxygen to protonate. And so now we have this OH and that, and this oxygen is protonated. So now I'm going to be forming my carbonyl, okay, and so this carbonyl is going to be formed by these electrons coming down here and this bond breaking apart. Now you could have done this in the first step also, okay, but I didn't want to do that. Okay, so it's my choice, and again it's your choice how you want to open up your compounds. Did you want to get rid of this oxygen first or that oxygen first? It's entirely up to you, as I said. And I think I have an extra hydrogen there which I need to remove. There is no hydrogen here. That's the methyl group. Okay, so now that we have that in order, so now that I have broken this bond, I have OH here, but now I have to do the final step, which is deprotonation. So H2O comes in, removes this oxygen. OH. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Always count your carbon to make sure that you have what you were supposed to start with. Okay, so those are the starting materials that we have. So again, let's look at everything that we have. First of all, the minus ethanol, okay, the first molecule that we were supposed to form, that's gone there. And then the second alcohol is right here, okay, that we were supposed to have. Now remember, you needed one molecule of water, and that water is the one that gave us this oxygen, okay, right here. So one nucleophile you need. So in any case, that's the mechanism. Hopefully, again, you're getting comfortable with this and it's just flowing from your hands now.